Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. The feel of markets before the Fed meeting analysis. http ntvforex.com news ID B4A700 7/29/2023 37:42 am. It was the day before FOMC meeting and the markets are erring on the cautious side, with funds massaging exposures, amid a backdrop of a sub-expectations U.S. consumer confidence print and likely frustrating fiscal negotiations in the wake of learning the GOP's fiscal plan. Other than major differences in starting points between unemployment benefits, a major sticking point is liability protections for business. Mitch McConnell has detailed he will not pass a bill through Congress that doesn't include liability protection, while Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer said including this in the bill is a radical change. The prospect of this bill passing through Congress by next week is hit and miss, but let us not forget we then see Congress head to summer recess on the 8th August, so we want to see it passed by then, or markets could price higher economic risk and volatility would pick up. Near-term risks to tech. Tech is finding sellers, with the NAS 1,001.3%, with some anxiety ahead of tonight's congressional tech hearing and the post-market super earnings report on Thursday-Friday for Asia-based traders, with C.40% of the NAS 100 reporting in a short window. The US 500 closed 0.7 and eyes key support into 3,199, which has held the move on Thursday and Friday. Asian equities will be offered on the open, with futures down smalls, but it will be interesting to see if traders look to reduce exposure as the session wears on. The risk-off tone can be seen in fixed income, where we've seen a bid in U.S. Treasury markets, with the long end outperforming U.S. 10s and 30s 4 BP, which has led to a flatter Treasury yield curve. There will be a focus on the 2 to 5 year part of the Treasury curve through the Fed meeting, as this the area the Fed will likely target through yield curve control, although the prospect of the Fed suggesting this is something they are looking at right now is low. In fact, while the market expects dovish narrative, it feels like the market is positioned for this, where we can take a simple sense check at moves in treasuries and the fact that 1-year swaps are below zero. Little is accepted from this meeting in terms of actual changes. What we are looking for are signs that major change is coming in September, or perhaps in the November meeting, which seems less likely in my view as the Fed try not to be political. One has to ask, we know it's coming, so why wait? For the first time in a while, the USD is actually up on the session, albeit very modestly. Eurist fell from 1.1774 to 1.1699 during yesterday's gold dump, with gold futures firmly rejecting $2,000, with the move lower causing an algo run in other markets, notably in USD short covering. We see Eurist now sitting in the 28th percentile of this mentioned range and looking a little directionless. Gold ZAUSD has fared somewhat better, finding a good bid from 1905, currently 1,760, with price holding the 5-day MAIA, which has defined the move from July 16. We watch for a retest of yesterday's high of 1980, with a close in the futures above 2K clearly a sign the gold bulls have full control still. Bust has worked well, with GBP the best performing major currency on the day, and we see the pair hugging the upper Bollinger Band and trending nicely here. 1.30 seems a realistic target for cable bulls, although it won't come today. We've also seen good outperformance from JPY and CHF, with USD-JP testing the 105 handle. USD-JP has taken out the March low, trading into 0.9152, where again the 5-day EMA contains rallies. A daily close above here would suggest this trend has been exhausted and choppy price action and consolidation is on the cards. Aussie CPI in play. Eyes on AUD pairs today, with Aussie CPI coming in line with expectations at 1.9% QOQ. Consider the FOMC too, and it could be a big day for the AUD. For insight, daily implied volatility sits at 16.36%, which isn't overly high and offers a daily implied range of 0.7216 to 0.7119 with a 68.2% level of confidence. By way of a genuine outlier and where I'd be very keen to work orders options market, see a 10% probability of 0.7250 to 0.7075 in play, so any outsized moves into here seems a high probability mean reverting levels to work into. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me/mt5.expert.advisors.